Hi, friends. How are you? What's up? What's up? What's up? My name is Crystal Gale, and I'm excited to have you all here. Listen, I know y'all probably like, wait a minute, where has she been? We've been working, okay? And we've been reflecting. And so, what I'm going to be doing is for the next few weeks, we're going to take this time to reflect over what has been happening all of 2024 because I don't think I've posted one video on this YouTube channel. And so I was like, that's not cool. What we're going to do is we're going to revamp this YouTube page. And I'm going to start off by telling you all exactly how we got to this point right here, right now. So before we get started, let me go ahead and do a formal reintroduction and introduction to those that may have received a link from a friend and you're like, wait a minute. I don't know who this person is, but I want to subscribe. Okay. Very good. So, before we jump into the reflections, let me tell you a little bit about who I am. My name is Crystal Gale. Okay. A lot of people say, hey, Crystal Gale. If you've ever heard that or you've seen Crystal Gale on a billboard, I'll tell you about that. It's me. Okay. But what I am known for is I'm known for the executive and the leader's secret weapon. I am known as your favorite accountability partner. I'm the person you call when you have goals and you want to reach them. I'm the person you call when you need just the extra little sprinkle of accountability in your life. I'm the person you call when you're feeling low and you're ready to get that boost and go into a new week, a new month, a new day with a positive attitude. I'm that person. So I look forward to connecting with you all. My goal is to help many leaders, many people of influence, many regular Joes, people that are going into their 9 to 5 and looking to scale up. My goal is to help you all be the wow. And so when we say be the wow, we're talking about you focusing on your purpose, you being consistent, you being accountable, and also you being well while you're doing all the above. Okay, so if that sounds like something that you want to do, you are in the right place. My goal with this channel is just to give you some behind the scenes of how I am being the wow, but also encourage you to be the wow as well. So, first question, how in the world did we get here? Okay. So, I wasn't going to revamp my YouTube page until 2025, but lo and behold, somebody called me on Thanksgiving Day. Okay. And I would tell you, I am forever grateful for this individual because they always call me at the most random times, but the message, the conversation always reminds me of Crystal Gill, you're doing good work. Crystal Gill, you are saving lives. Okay. And so this particular individual, I will tell you if I'm being straight up honest, this is someone that a lot of people had written off. Okay, just have written off. And I'm a believer and I listen to God. Okay, I'm obedient. God told me not to write this person off. Okay. And now let me tell you, it's such a blessing to actually see why I was given the instructions to not write this person off because the fruits of the labor. mm, are showing tremendously nowadays. And I'm just so blessed to be able to see how he has evolved over the last few years. He's an awesome leader. Okay, nobody's perfect, but he's an awesome leader and he's doing well by the people that he's serving in his community. And he's not even in the States, he's in the UK. And so, going back to the original story, he called me on Thanksgiving and was like, hey, Crystal Gale, I told y'all, if you see me in the streets, I need you to yell it, okay? Hey, Crystal Gale. And he was just giving me an update about the work that he's doing and all those good things, just our typical like update conversation. And then it was getting to the end of the conversation, and he said, I'm really thankful for our clubhouse days because that's where I initially like met him was when I was doing a broadcast on the Clubhouse app. Let me see who is around here from Clubhouse. If you're from the Clubhouse days, I need you to drop it in the comments below. Say, Crystal, it was me. I met you on Clubhouse. I met my best friend on Clubhouse. It was a great experience. So I met him on Clubhouse app. We used to show up every single morning, Monday through Friday, and sometimes even Saturdays. Some of y'all's favorites are now leaders because they got their humble beginnings in Clubhouse. And I'm so grateful to be able to share that because I don't take credit. I just provided the space in the leadership for them. That's it. I rolled out the blueprint and they ran with it. The ones that are doing well now, let me tell you, they were the ones that were stepping up and really leading the space. And so I'm forever grateful to be part of their stories. And I tell people, I don't need the credit. By you doing well in your respective industries, that's how I get my credit. I can be able to be like, look at, yes. And so, with that being said, he was just saying that how he missed that community. And he was asking why I stopped showing up. And the quick answer was, y'all stopped showing up. I was obedient. I was consistent. Okay, be the wow. We gonna be consistent regardless of who shows up. But it got to a point in April where my life had just took off. Okay, took off. I was on stages doing things, and it was like even if I wanted to be here every Monday through Friday, like I couldn't, and I couldn't get people to show up when I needed them to show up. So I just decided, all right, well, nobody's showing up. Let me just check the deuces, and that was that. And I went on my merry way. But I will tell you, every once in a while, I always think I should be back on Clubhouse. But after the conversation with that particular gentleman that called on Thanksgiving, and by the way, he's in the UK, so I don't even know what time it was when he called, um, where he's at. But it was just, it sparked something
Mm,
in me. It made me want to move. Okay. And I don't know about you all, but when I get that itch to like move, I move immediately, like no hesitation. And so this is how we got here. Okay. This is how we are going to start this YouTube channel. I was actually going to bring YouTube back in 2025, but after that conversation, I said, we're going to use our Clubhouse sessions as a blueprint for YouTube. Okay. So this is why I'm here now. This is where I'm going to be for the next 2 weeks specifically. I'll be here Monday through Friday, where I'm going to be sharing reflections and sharing some wins, but also sharing some woes of how we got here in 2024. So that was my reflection for day one is I was going to wait, but nah, I'm not going to wait. I'm running it back this year. So my challenge to you all, and so these sessions won't be long, FYI. If you remember the clubhouse days, we used to shut it down. We're not going to do that, okay? Um, I do want to give you all some lay of the land at the end of my like final thoughts. But the biggest takeaway that I want you all to remember in this day one of reflections that it's okay. Come on, it's okay to take a break, but not quit. Mm. It's okay to take a break, but don't quit. Okay? That's your first takeaway. I hope that's for someone. Some of you all have put things to the side this year and you haven't came back to them. You haven't revisited them tongue tied. Revisit them. Look back in those journals, open them up, go back a few pages, okay? And look back and see what you have written and revisit it before the end of the year. I'm an action taker. If I realize that something that I used to do and that I'm no longer doing, but I know that would benefit not only my life, but several other people's lives, I wasn't going to wait until 2025. So that's the second takeaway. Some of you all need to do things now. Don't wait until the new year. You have 4 weeks, technically 3.5 weeks to do what you need to do to just get the ball rolling again. I know it's the holidays, people get excited. It's okay to get excited, but also I need you all to zone back in and think about your goals. Number three is that there's somebody waiting for you to show up. I can't tell you, this individual person was not the only person that came up to me and said, "Hey, what happened to Clubhouse? Hey, you haven't been on there in a while." In my mind, I'm like, neither have y'all. But this is my recommitment to the community of folks that want to be the wow. Sometimes, okay? Listen, and I tell you all this all the time. Like, I have several services and programs, coaching programs, consulting services that you all can jump in if you want to get that one on one with me. But I miss the community piece. There's some leaders that I poured into, and I know they're in their own worlds and doing their thing, but they've also built their own communities and they need the support. They need the support, and I want to be their go-to person again. I need to be the community that they run to when they need support for their own communities. Listen, that was always the end goal, was to raise more leaders. It was never just about me. It was always we over me, okay? We over me. My goal has always been to raise leaders. And so I'm thankful that I had the opportunity to do that all the way from pandemic days up until April of this year. But the year's not over. The year's not over. And so I'm excited and thankful that we will be doing what we need to do this year to finish strong. All right. So those are my takeaways. I hope that you all got something from this and just feel encouraged. Like, shout out to the UK. The UK is calling me. If you have connections to the UK, call me, okay? I am a global speaker. I didn't talk about that. Some of the things that I do, I'm a global speaker. I've spoken all the way from here to South Africa, okay? Everywhere, okay? And every place in between. I will speak, okay? If you have speaking engagements or speaking opportunities, call me. Everything's linked in the About Me section of the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe because give me a reason, okay? Like, I have several reasons to show up here, but give me some more reasons to want to show up for y'all, okay? People need that encouragement as they're like creating this content that is really for the masses. And then second thing is that not only am I like the global speaker, but also I am a fantastic. I'm not even beeping my own horn, but I'm taking a moment to beep it, okay? I'm an amazing coach, and there's tons of people that I've worked with that can vouch for that. I work with a lot of small business owners. I've worked with a lot of executives. Those are the toughest people to work with. But the reward of seeing them grow and glow is amazing. Okay. So, with all that being said, I appreciate all of you all. I want to stay connected. I'll be back tomorrow with another word. But I just want to tell you all that's my reflections for day one. I'm going to keep showing up for the next 2 weeks. You can expect me to be here Monday through Friday for the next 2 weeks, and then we'll go from there. Okay. I just wanted to get 2 weeks in on YouTube, get used to being on the live. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. I'm going to schedule it out for tomorrow morning. Okay. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to schedule it out. I like to make sure that you all know the schedule. So tomorrow, as soon as you watch this video, go to the page and look for tomorrow's live, the schedule. Okay. Very good. All right, y'all. So I'm going to head on out. I'm trying to keep these as short as possible, less than 15 minutes. Remember, all right, as we head out, the takeaways from today is number one, there's somebody waiting for you to show up. Number two, it's okay to run it back. Okay. And number three, come on, y'all. Number three, it's okay, y'all. And I have to say this, as we're building community, I want y'all to think about this. Not only is there somebody waiting for you and it's okay to run it back, I want you to know that it's okay to set boundaries along the way. I know that was in the original number two, but I had to slide that in there. It's okay to set boundaries. Me doing this less than 15 minutes is me setting boundaries, okay? So come back tomorrow. We're going to talk more. All right. We're going to talk more. All right, y'all. Less than 15 minutes. As we close out, remember one thing every time you wake up, You have two choices. You can either be the wow or you can be the woe. I'm choosing to be the wow. How about you? All right, friends, we're going to close out this live in five, four, three, two, one. Bye, friends.